appreciate the love. I appreciate the love. This isn't like a, you know. When I first realized I didn't go out and I wasn't like, I'm gonna go relapse. Like, that was never my intention. I relapsed and I tricked myself into thinking that it was okay what I did. And it wasn't until I was sitting in a coffee shop with this random stranger that I was telling my story to and what I had done that I realized that I had indeed lost 3.5 years of continuous sobriety. And I literally had this pit in my stomach. My heart felt like the rawest, most vulnerable it had ever felt. And one of the first things I thought was, for one, how am I going to tell my parents that put me into rehab, that have been so supportive and proud of the work that I have done to turn my life around, to make music my job, to get out all over the world and live the dream that I've ever had. They've been so proud and supportive of what I've done. How am I going to tell them? How am I going to tell my girlfriend, whose trust I finally got back over years of lying and cheating and manipulating? How am I going to be honest with her? What is she going to think? How am I going to tell Ryan? How am I going to tell my manager, Zach? And how the fuck am I going to tell the thousands of people that have come up to me and said that Other Side changed their life? How do I do that? And I had no idea. Like, I feel I'm just a human being. I'm nothing more. Just because there's a stage in between us does not mean shit. And I sat down and I knew that I needed to write, and Ryan had some drums on loop, and the fucking words just came, and it came in like 20 minutes. And it's probably the most personal, vulnerable, fucking make me cry on stage in front of 600 people at Numos type of song that I've ever written in my life. So the fact that our album leaked the other day, and it was a big deal for me, like, you feel all of a sudden you feel a certain responsibility. Even though you're just a human being, you feel a certain responsibility for all those kids that are like, yo, they come up to the merch table and they're like, I have 3 months sober, I have 6 months sober, I have 9 months sober, Other Side helped me get sober. You feel some sort of responsibility. And I feel like I let every single person down. Like, it was like, I let all of these people that looked up to me, that like actually really got something from Other Side, I let them down, and the only way that I could turn that around is just to be fucking real. Like, that was it. And that's starting over. I appreciate the love.
Thank you for sharing with us, Ben!
I love you guys. This next song is called Cowboy Boots.